And really? I'm gonna bring up Steve West. He's gonna say a few things. Like I said, it's monumental. We got Grand Wizard Theodore, the inventor of Scratch, and Steve West, the inventor of Scratch Live. Yo, that's crazy.
I'm Steve.
So Steve's gonna he's gonna debut something really nice. He's gonna explain it to you. And like I said, if you're not here, your cat's gonna miss out. So it's up. Here you go, Steve. So Steve wants some goodies. Oh, he got something good.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Check out that accent.
So yeah, I'm Steve West. I flew a long way to get here. It's about a 17-hour flight from New Zealand. Wow. Out to New York. But I'm very glad to be here. I always enjoy coming to the big city. And I'm so glad you guys could come down. Eric asked me a funny question yesterday. We were in the car and he said, why did we make our DJ software for vinyl, first of all, rather than for controllers? And I had to think about it for just a second, because the question almost didn't make any sense to me. We didn't make DJ software and then try and figure out what to hook it up to. When I was 18 and a student living in a warehouse with 14 other friends and paying $20 a week rent, I was in the rave scene. I used to go to these raves and see DJs playing vinyl, and I was just fascinated by it. I was so in awe of what DJs could do just by laying their hands on vinyl and touching it and feeling it. And one of my friends was a DJ, and I asked him, meekly, if I could please touch the record, and I did. And the moment that I touched the vinyl, it was like an epiphany. I just fell in love. And so I love vinyl. My dad was a vinyl lover. He used to have old Bing Crosby records and all sorts. And there's just such a passion and such there's nothing compares to vinyl. And so we didn't write some DJ software and then just as an afterthought add vinyl control. We wrote the DJ software in order to have digital vinyl. It was so sad that vinyl was kind of on the wane. People were switching to CDJs. DJs were, kind of getting tired of carrying hundreds of pounds of vinyl to a gig. And, and so we wanted a way to let DJs play with the vinyl that they loved, but have the convenience of MP3s and a laptop and 100,000 tracks at your fingertips. So that's what we did. And I have something very special to show you this evening. This is a new control record that's coming out in August. You can ignore the cover. The cover that's not the real cover. So this is a picture disc. The artwork is by a New Zealand artist, Dan Tippet, and it has a lot of what we call Kiwiana, so very specific to New Zealand, the artwork. A lot of native plants, birds, our indigenous Maori artwork. But then there's some vinyl in there, turntables, a laptop. So it's very, very special. This is coming out in August. And if you look very carefully, you'll notice the rim of this record is golden coloured. In actual fact, the vast majority of the records are going to be black. The rim will be black. But there will be one record randomly available, and one of those records is going to have a gold rim. And the finder of that golden ticket,
there you go.
The finder of that golden ticket will in fact be flown to New Zealand to meet the crew, to come tour the office, and to participate in our 15th anniversary party this December.
Yo, that's what's up.
You want to see? Okay.
If you have
Yo,
a
that's
picture,
sick.
it's so beautiful in New Zealand. I call it the future.
Excuse us, people. Don't away the camera.
So, I'm not done. I'm not done.
That's crazy.
Okay. So now the reason. Yeah, that's just a random cover. So the reason everyone's here this afternoon is actually the fault of my wife, my lovely. Where's she gone? My lovely trophy wife, Dee, and Eric's fiance. They were having a dinner one night, and Dee's here for a United Nations conference, and I was just tagging along, and then they concocted this crazy idea that I should come along and say hi to you guys. So here I am, and I thought, well, I couldn't come empty-handed, so we wanted to do something like a poster, a giveaway. So the posters are there for anyone that wants them. They're free to take home, and I wanted to include something on the poster that was really unique to Serato, and something about the noise map, and I tossed around some ideas, maybe do some, put the actual computer code on the poster, maybe ones and zeros or black and white dots or something, and I didn't really like any of those ideas. And then it struck me, well, of course, it's all about the vinyl. I'll put the vinyl on the poster, and so that's what I did. And it appears at first glance to just be a picture of some control vinyl, but it's actually more than that. What I did to create that image of that control vinyl, I wrote some software that would take an audio file and it would create an image of the groove of that audio file. So you could throw any track into it and it'll create a picture of the actual vinyl groove. And then I fed in the master file that creates every CVO2 in existence. So if you look very closely at one of those posters, if you look very closely, you can actually see the actual groove of CVO2. So if you look under a microscope, you can see the individual spiral grooves. And I verified this. I have looked at it under a microscope. They really are there. So, some love went into the creation of that poster. And of course the design, the actual artistic design was done by my good friend Eric Orr.
I mean, I don't know about artistic design and stuff like that, but I mean, I do what I do, I got to thank you for allowing me to be the first one on the artist project, the Serato artist project, the DJ Robot. I'm sure all you control vinyl heads know what that vinyl is. Yeah, so the good people in New Zealand, yeah, there it is. They allowed me to get down, and there you go. Yeah. So that was Steve West, and we, like I said, like he said, the golden ticket vinyl will get you a flight to New Zealand to the 15th. No, you got to stay there when you get there. You got to stay down. And you get to go to the party, the 15th year anniversary party. Yep. You might hang out with Steve at the house. What's the one that's off grid? Did I say something wrong? No. No, it's really cool because last time I was out, we had dinner there, and that's how the whole thing came about. Like he said, with my fiance and all. Yeah, it's just this dude is like really cool, man, down to earth, man. So if you get the golden ticket, when you come out, you'll see why I continue to go back and forth. Because I know a lot of you know that I'm back and forth, but it's a beautiful country. They're doing some really good things, and yeah, cool. So yeah, man. Steve has one more thing to say.
Yeah, I can't leave without saying this. So, it's a very strange experience for me being here and having so many people come up to me and thank me for creating Scratch Live and everything that it is and it has become. But for me, it's the complete opposite. I need to thank you, because Scratch Live Serato would be nothing without the DJs and the vinyl collectors and the fans that make it all possible. So really it's you guys that need the thanks. So it's you guys that need the standing ovation. Please, I salute you. Let's have some sounds.
But what we, you know, are we gonna do? We gonna do it?
Something special?
Yeah. We're gonna have Steve. Come on, Steve. Steve, come on, man. He's gonna throw in the first zoogie just to make it official.
Yeah, I like that.
So get your cameras ready, cause this doesn't really happen. Y'all better get ready with the cameras and stuff. Yeah.